Hottest Cards of the Week, the weekly series,
where every Friday night we review the hottest modern Pokemon cards of the week. And ladies and gentlemen, Christmas absolutely comes early if you are subscribed to Mimic Brew. Yeah. The Poké Positive giveaways are starting to roll in. And yeah, we're starting to get a lot of good stuff. These holiday calendars are so good now. I freaking love it.
The calendars are legit, man. The calendars are freaking legit.
Seriously, these are a 10 out of 10 product. I'm not kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a minute, I'm going to announce the winner of that White Flare ETB giveaway from last week's Hottest Cards of the Week. And tonight, we are going to be giving away the best holiday calendar ever conceived of. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas always starts early with Poké Positivity. Yes, that is a Rift booster box. Yes, Poké Positivity. September is underway. Subscribe. All right, let's get to it.
Destined rivals, journey together, DGen tingles. You can't fake it.
what's going on, Bruce?
I already said that. Very special, yeah, a special illustration rare episode. We're covering, we're not going to cover like 30 SIRs like we did 30 promos last week, but definitely 30, there's a lot. There's like 16 or 17 special illustration rares. Definitely that'll be one of the major themes for this week. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do special illustration rares first, and then I'm going to do promos, and then I'm going to do random cards, and then we'll do the SV and popular stuff speedrun. So another big time jumbo Poké Positive episode, okay? Yeah. Real quick, I'm going to announce these winners. The winner of the White Flare ETB provided by Valleywide Sports Cards in Scottsdale, Arizona. Again, thank you very much, Valleywide. That is point zero. If you would like to claim this White Flare ETB, go ahead and hit me up on IG or my email to claim your prize. And if you would like to win this holiday calendar, yeah, courtesy of Ronin Games in Mesa, Arizona. All you have to do is write hashtag PokéPositive in the comment section of this video. But if you are not liked and subscribed, you will have zero shot whatsoever. At the end of today's video, I am coming dangerously close to 10,000 subscribers, so I'm going to say some stuff about that being at 10K coming up here, hopefully maybe shortly. At the end of the video, I'm going to say something about that. All right, let's get to it.
Hands up high, let the beat drop low. Mimic Brew taking over the show.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we begin today with a whole new search criteria I have never shown you all before on this channel. It's because I've never created the search criteria. So what you are looking at right here and now is nothing but special illustration rares. Yes, all Scarlet and Violet special illustration rares. This is the SIR big board. So right here and now obviously you don't see Van Gogh Pikachu, you don't see Magikarp IR, so this is not the SV era's most valuable cards. This is the most valuable SIRs. So you can see right here, leading the league at $850, Sunbreon, and then look, Bubble Mew, which obviously a lot of these cards we're about to talk about in 2 seconds. I just wanted to start off with a zoomed out view for you guys, and I'm just gonna zoom down. So we have Team Rocket's Mewtwo right here, Greninja's bouncing, as I brought up last week. But if I would have done this exact same search criteria 6 months ago, all you would have seen is Prismatic Evolution SIRs. Instead, you only see 2 or 3. So just to give you an idea of how other SIRs have just dominated, and how SIRs from Prismatic are still bleeding, still heavily bleeding. But we're just going to go right down here, and you could even see several of the Evolution SIRs are dropping under $200. You can see Espeon right there. You can also see Reshiram from White Flares down to $175. And again, we'll do this the normal way. I just wanted to show you guys the new updated big board because things have changed a lot in the last week. Let's just put it this way. I haven't had a reason to do this ever until this week. We hardly ever highlight SIRs on this series, to be honest. Okay, so let's start off a whole bunch of SIRs, starting with Obsidian Lame. So Obsidian Lame, you see right here, on the 30-day, it's only up 107%. This is an all-time high. Its previous all-time high was 75. Thought it got a little higher. But in January was Illustration Rare Appreciation Month. January, a little SIR Appreciation Month. But cracked its all-time high by quite a lot. We're talking $30 or more, $35. And it did have 35 items sold at the initial bump up, but that's not even that many. And it's increasing on lower volume, as you can see there. So here's an undervalued Zardy boy getting the recognition it deserves, along with all that crazy hot Obsidian Flames sealed product. Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew. I can't not talk about this card. So Bubble Mew, what I say was like, I think I said it was $6.50, so we're adding another $50 this week to last week. So there you go. Bubble Mew is now $700. That's $698.68 with a one-year low of $91 and an all-time low of $88. 87 bucks, 88 bucks. You could have had it a year ago for 88 bucks. Yes, you could. Previous all-time high was 420. So now we're at, we're about to be double that. Greninja from Twilight Gatorade. So on the 1 month, you see a big old bounce. That's kind of all you see there. From 270 up to back over 300 to 324. And for Greninja from Twilight Gatorade Masquerade, that is 20%. Zoom you out to the 1 year. You see a 1 year high of 410. A 1 year, I guess you can call it a 1 year low of 265, because it's right where it's, it tied, it bounced right off its low perfectly, uptrending. It's bouncing off its low perfectly, and other SIRs are doing well. So double the reason for it to finally start uptrending. Up 20% on the 30-day chart. Paladin Fates Zardy boy, oh my gosh. A lot of all-time highs. Special all-time highs. So many special illustration highs, oh my. We had a low of 102, a high to 275. Previous all-time high is 218 for Paladin Fates Charizard. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. This is a little one. I just wanted to show you the correction and the bounce. Again, tracking with other SIRs. So high-end SIRs start to move, just like when high-end Alt Arts start to move, just like when trainer galleries start to move, other cards in that category start to move. It builds confidence. When a SIR shoots way up, it helps build confidence in other lower valued SIRs. That's just the way this hobby's always been, okay? So we had a low of 340, and now we're up to 358, so we're only up $20 off the low, but it is definitive uptrend since downfall. Moving along, Gardevoir. EXSIR from Paladin Fate is at a new all-time high, cracked over $100. Literally for the first time ever, most beautiful Gardevoir. There's a very, very beautiful Mega Gardevoir coming out, but man, between these two the last two Gardevoirs, or to die for, Gardevoir, Paladin Fates, previous all-time high, I think I already said that, 95 bucks, so it's up 20 bucks on its all-time high up. Yep, let's see here. From 77, it's up, wow, it's up 47% on that 1 month. Ethan's Ho-Oh EX from Destined, the Destined one. We have on the 1 month 150, 148 to 184. Yeah, so up quite a bit, up 25%. And since release, we had a release low of 138 and 184. So 50 bones for Ho-Oh. Okay. Chonky boy, yeah, look at this. He is not at an all-time high, but he's trying. He's trying so hard to the extent that he's only $10 away. So with a 1 year low of 120, a 1 year high of 287, we are at 279. There you go. We are now going to start a streak of a 151 special illustration rares. Zapdos, or the legendary birds cards. Okay, sorry. Zapdos EX. You can't see Moltres. I mean, wait, Articuno, sorry. You need they should have made Articuno. They should have made this a I don't know. They should have put Articuno over the green grass. It would be way easier if there was green here and he was flying over a mountain of green. I'm not trying to judge the illustrator. I'm just saying Articuno should be over this green area. Why not? Okay, anyway. It is all-time high. It is $37 to $84, guys. So on the 1 month, it is from 54 up to 84. So that is another $30 right there. And its previous low right before shooting up about a month ago, 2 months ago, was 45 bucks. So it's doubled in the last 2 months. Moving along, Blasty boy. Speaking of a lot of blue, Blasty boy, he's not. Blasty boy, just like Zardy boy, not at all-time highs, but trying oh so hard. So Zardy boy was 10 away from his all-time high, and okay, well Blasty boy is only 6 away from his all-time high, and his 1 year low is just barely under 50, and he's okay. So there you go. So what is that? That's about 62% on the 1 year. It's not near as extreme as every other Pokemon card in existence this year. Venusaur EX. I can't say what I was gonna say. Venusaur boy. Yeah. Okay. Blasty boy. Zardy boy. Yeah, exactly. 45 to a high of 87 to a recent low of 50, and he's up 70. Okay. So again, not near as extreme. 60 bucks up to 73 bucks, but still semi-significant for Venusaur boy. Morty's Conviction from the Forces of Temporal. Look at this one. Gengar. Gengar. It's from 35 to 42. From 42, I forgot to silence my phone. I got distracted. Sorry. And we had a high of 62, a low of 35, and 42. So its 1 year high is 62, its 1 year low is 32, and it's currently at 42. And that uptrend is significantly higher than where it had leveled off previously to its last uptrend. Okay, moving along. All right, no, that's it. All right, now let's get into a whole bunch of promos, and then regular stuff, and then the speed run. All right, let's go do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to be honest with you right here and now. This is indeed another Promo FOMO week episode. Yes, it is. I just didn't want to scare you off at the beginning of the episode and tell you we're going to cover another 30 promos on top of a bunch of SIRs and other stuff. But yes, we are now going to cover 26 straight promos, almost 30 again, and I'll go quick. But here we go. Yes, there's another 26 straight promos. This is truly the summer of promos, if anything. The year of promos, the way it's turning out. Here we go. Victini, bang. So Victini is up 42% on the 3 month since release. Victini is now $14, $13.90 with a low of $7. So Victini has only been out a month and a half, and it has already essentially doubled in price. Victini illustration rare from Black Bolt and White Flare. Moving along. Yeah, these guys are not done. The Charizard UPC, we're going to look at all three of them right here and now. These are all-time highs. The V-Star, right here and now, is coming in at $68.25. That is massively above its very recent all-time high. And this is an all-time high, not a one-year high. The V-Max, the Godzilla Zard, ladies and gentlemen, is up 82% on the year, and coming in currently at $41.67 with it's doubled. It's up 77% on the 1 month. The 1 year low on this card is 15 bucks. And again, 40. We are over 40 now for Charizard VMAX. At release, this was close to 40, but this is still an all-time high. Sleepy V, always the least valuable of the three since their inception. This now, on the 1 month, is from $24.50 up to $36. So now this is also coming up again to $40. All right, moving along. Crown Zenith, Lucario. By the way, I have that in Gem Mint 10 right here. If anyone's wondering what the blue, that is this card. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so bang, $3, $13. And then on the 1 month, Lucario V-Star from the Crown Zenith ETB is from $7, almost double again. $13.08. The PSA 10 is around $150 now. Charmander, the regular. Yeah, we're going to look at all the Pokemon Center promos here in a minute. In fact, we're going to end this promo list on the Pokemon Center promo page. Alright, so Charmander. By the way, if you are enjoying this content and you find it valuable, please consider subscribing. Alright, moving along. Charmander, Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames is now a $40 regular ETB promo. Two $20 bills will buy you one regular Charmander ETB promo nowadays. And this is from 25 bucks up to $40. Charmander regular. We're not done with Charmander. Moving along, Ancient Mew promo. Somebody very special just gifted me one of these this afternoon, so I realize I don't usually cover vintage, but now that I own this, look at that. Hey, this is what happens when Mimic Brew owns a card. I'm just kidding, guys, but yes, I did. One, I'm not kidding. I did get a sealed Ancient Mew today. And two, obviously I'm not kidding, it did just shoot up. I did notice it when I was looking at all the promos. So there you go. Here's a vintage WotC era card on Hottest Cards of the Week, Ancient Mew. And yeah, it's almost $100. And if you're curious about the 1 year for Ancient Mew is 35 bucks. Now Ancient Mew is 95 bucks. Essentially, moving along. That was kind of a joke one, but not really, because in case you were wondering, Ancient Mew is almost $100. These stamped JTNs rush around. It's not so much manipulated like it has been in these two manipulation spikes, because when you look at the volume, 70 is not a lot for this specific card as far as manipulation goes. So, but I'm just giving a little credit. It's from 15 to 30, and now it's sitting at $27, the box topper, and there's not 500 or 600 items sold. No. Maybe in the View More sales, yeah, even the highest sales are not crazy above 30, so there you go. It's just gaining. I don't know what to tell you. This Pikachu promo, ladies and gentlemen, 1 year and 1/2 ago, the amount of GameStops and Targets that could not sell this Pikachu Adventure box on clearance for $24.99. This was not a long time ago. The Adventure Pikachu Collection box was on clearance everywhere, at every Target, at every GameStop. Well, guess what? It's a $20 Pikachu promo now. Oh my. We have a very recent low of $12.90, and we just shot all the way up to $22, and now we're sitting just over $20 for the Adventure Chest Pikachu. There you go, moving along. The Dessert Plate Eevee Q. No, just Eevee. Eevee. $36. Yeah, so look, 20 bucks, 36 bucks. I don't know where mine is. I think it's in my safe. I bought one of these the second it hit 20 bucks. The second it hit 20 bucks, it was so obvious this thing was gonna bounce at 20. It's a freaking Prismatic Evolutions UPC Eevee EX. There was no way that thing was going under 20. I told you guys to buy it at 20. I did. And now it's $36. Okay, moving along. Stained Glass Birds hit that recent low of 81, and now it's back all the way up to 108 with its all-time high of $125. Moving along. Umbreon and Darkrai GX. This is now at an all-time high. 130 on the 1 month, up to 160. So it's up literally 30 bucks on the 1 month, but on the 1 year, whoa. On the 1 year, it's from 38 bucks up to 160. So it's up 318 for Umbreon and Darkrai. A GX. More promos. Marnie's Morpeko, ladies and gentlemen, is now $45 on the 1 month. It is up 100% from 23 bucks. Marnie's Morpeko, the League Battle Deck thingy. Oh, wow. Whoa, it weighs 50 bucks. This thing was 45 like 20 minutes ago when I brought this tab up. Marnie's Morpeko is $50. What the hell? Mewtwo and Mew GX Sun and Moon promo is now at 250. This is an all-time high. It just keeps adding. To its all-time high. Here's your 1 year. Oh wow, $50, 200. It's up 200 bucks on the 1 year, up to 250 bucks. Paldear, there's a lot of regular ETBs, promos, SV promos, guys. We have a $16 regular Pikachu now from Paldear. Magneton right here from Splurging Sparks. There you go, up 152% on the 3-month. This is almost $10. This is the regular ETB promo. Team Rocket's Wah Fett is $7. Okay, this was $3 and now that's $7. Lance's chart. If it says Celebrations, just buy it. If you want a card from Celebrations, just buy it. The most obvious thing that has happened over the last 3 months is everything Celebrations is just constantly going up. Maybe next summer you'll regret it, but right now, if it's from Celebrations, you might as well buy it. This is stupid. Lance's Charizard V is $1, and now Lance's Charizard V is $7.75, with on the 1 month up 30%. Here we go, Vaporeon VMAX. This is now less than $1 away from $100. I literally just told you guys 2 weeks ago these are all future $100 Sword and Shield promos. Here we are 2 weeks later. I was right. Go, whoa. Armored Mewtwo finally hit $200. This took way too long. This took way too long for Armored Mewtwo. Went up so high and then it just started resting. Look at this. It went from 40 bucks. It was like right here at 40 and then it shot all the way up. And then Armored Mewtwo just sat here at $120 for almost a whole freaking year. And now it's 200 bucks, ladies and gentlemen. Armored Mewtwo. Pikachu, my favorite, right here. The banner of my channel. It's up to $110. What the hell is going on? It's up $100 more than I ever paid for any of mine. Rayquaza. This is SWSH 29. This is a $1 promo a year ago. Let's look at the 1 year. 94 cents, 70 cents. This is now a $5 bill. Are you surprised? Are you not entertained? Radiant Eevee just broke its all-time high by like 10 cents. Radiant Eevee Pokemon Go promo. I keep saying over and over again how underrated this promo is. This promo, I've talked about how undervalued this is. In a couple weeks, guys, this is going to be $30. I'm going to tell you about how I told you it was $20. I can only do so much. Okay, Radiant Eevee Pokemon Go, 1 month. There you go. It's 16 bucks. Yeah, get this before it's 30 bucks. Don't say I didn't tell ya. Mega Lucario EX, the X and Y super cool promo. This is just adding again. Let's just pull straight out to the 1 year. $18 and now it's $108, all-time high. Go figure. This is the craziest of all of them. So we're gonna look at this Gengar real quick, and then we're gonna look at all the Pokemon Center ETB promos. This Gengar was this is one of the crazier ones on the whole year. We have a $9.50 and it's up to $85. Sword and Shield Gengar SWSH 52, literally $85. Okay. Oh, Light Toxtricity. This thing. This $1 Celebrations promo. Well, no, not anymore. It was $3 a couple weeks ago, and now it's almost $7.50. Light Toxtricity. Let's go to the 1 year on this guy. Where you at, Light Toxtricity? Yeah, 40 cents. I saw 42 cents. Yeah, this was a 42-cent card. There you go. On the 1 year, it's up. What does that say? 1,717%. That even beats the Gengar. Holy moly. Alright, now let's look at, did it beat the Gengar? I think. I don't know. Here's the Pokemon Center stamp promos, and then instead of other stuff, I'm just going to get right into the speed runs. And then in the speed runs, we'll look at Alt Arts, Crown Zenith, Trainer Galleries. We'll just pay extra close attention during the speed runs. So first of all, Charmander, the Pokemon Center Obsidian Flames promo is at its new all-time high right here. This card is now the premier one again. At $228, it passed up Snorlax, but even Snorlax right here just cracked 200. Pikachu literally went all the way down to 50 bucks like a month ago. Literally, Pikachu went down so far, and now Pikachu is up so high. This is almost perfectly when I traded one of mine in. I had a really wrecked one, right? And I was like, this ain't getting a 10. Yeah. I think I literally traded in my one. I have 4 of these, but I think I traded in the worst of the 4 on July 14th, and I got like nothing credit for it. So serves me wrong. I even told the guy, you realize this card's gonna double in price by the end of summer? I literally told the guy, because he tried to lowball me for the store credit this. And I was like, bro, I'm bringing this Pokemon Center Paldea Pikachu to you at its lowest of its low. The Paldea Evolved Booster Box is the most valuable booster box in the Scarlet and Violet, and it was when I said this, when I traded it in back in July. And I went to him yesterday, and I was like, remember how you tried to lowball me? And I was like, yeah, it's back over 100, bitch. And he was like, ugh. And I was like, ugh. And then I moved on with my life. All right, moving along. Oh, yeah. No, we're going to look at all the other ones. Sorry, I got distracted. I got side-railed there. So, the Paldea, yeah, the Mimikyu is up huge. Wobbuffet is at $90. There's an all-time high. Eevee, I'm not going to click into the rest of these. There's too many that are doing way too good. So, new all-time high. Right at its all-time high, the Pikachu. The highest it's been since release, the Eevee. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, all-time high. Magneton from Surging Sparks, all-time high since release. Mimikyu from Paldea Fates, definitely an all-time high at $90. And then these guys from here down, unaffected. Other than Lechonkamania. Lechonkamania is $15. We'll definitely look at Lechonkamania. Let's just look at Lechonkamania. All the 1 month Lechonkamania just yesterday shot up a whole $1. Alright, SV Speedrun, Crown Zenith, Alt Arts. Let's get to it. Alright, time for my favorite part of the episode, the speedruns. Yeah, just a quick reminder, all my Poké Positive September giveaways. To enter, just quick reminder, you have to be subscribed, you hit the like, and you put hashtag Poké Positive. So if you would like to win this holiday calendar, you're going to write hashtag Poké Positive in the comment section in this video and all future videos all throughout September. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Crown Zenith and get right into the Alt Arts and the trainer galleries. And this week we are going to end with the Scarlet and Violet speedrun, but there is still plenty of hot cards, so if you're looking for hot cards, don't leave yet. Literally, I'm about to point out a ton of them during this speedrun. Okay, here we go. Crown Zenith. So Crown Zenith is finally starting to look the way I always imagined it 2 years ago. First of all, Giratina V-Star is back up to 178 with a high of 200. Mewtwo V-Star had a low of $95 a month and a half ago, and it is now back up to $160. Is this Mewtwo's all-time high? Let's find out. Not even close. Literally not even close. This card is getting so expensive, it's almost as expensive as I sold the PSA 10 that I sold 2 years ago. All my biggest selling regrets are, I swear, they're Crown Zenith or Charizard UPC related. Okay, anyway, Arceus is doing good. What I really want to talk about right here on Crown Zenith is Mew, right here. Things are starting to look the way they should. All we need to do to make this look the way I want it to look is we need to get Suicune up here where Leafeon V-Star is, move Leafeon V-Star to where Deoxys is, move Deoxys down to where Suicune is, and then switch Pikachu and Glaceon. And then honestly, I like the Darkrai more than... I'm just saying, I love all these cards so much. And yeah, to see Mew up here and Crown Zenith Secret Rare Pikachu up here finally, it's just very cool. Very cool. Very, very freaking cool. And yeah, look at that. Even Simisear V-Star finally cracked 20 bucks. He's been trying so hard, little buddy. Yeah, let's go look at Lapras real quick. Lapras is $10 now. Okay. Lapras just surpassed Latias for the first time ever as a yellow border, as the second most popular yellow border behind the Mew. Okay, moving along to the trainer galleries. So trainer gallery, we still got Starmie holding just under 100 with an all-time high of 108. Rayquaza's right at its all-time high. Umbreon VMAX is right near its all-time high. I'm gonna look at Pikachu VMAX real quick. I don't remember what Pikachu, okay, yep, that's what I thought. Pikachu VMAX from the LO is at its new all-time high at $68. I was kind of sure, I thought its high was 65, which I was right, but I wasn't sure, but there you go. So there's that. Garchomp's high is 70 bucks, so Garchomp's not there. Pikachu V at 60 from the LO. A lot of the Lost Origin trainer galleries are absolutely popping off. Hello, Pikachu V is $60, and this is a new all-time high for this Pikachu as well. So both the Lost Origin Pikachu trainer galleries are at all-time high. Meanwhile, the Mimikyu VMAX from Brilliant Stars is still an excellent pickup for only $35. And Gengar, holy crap, the yellow border Gengar, I've talked about this a lot the last few weeks. Hi-yi-yi, this is now $35 as well. And it was already like, whoa, look, it's $18 a couple weeks ago. That was actually kind of surprising. Or not surprising, but it was kind of new. And now here we are, it's a 30-something. Here's, I sold this card in a PSA 10, the Gengar Trainer Gallery. I sold in a PSA 10 that I graded, instantly flipped. I think it sold for $54.99. Nobody in the comment section tell me what a PSA 10 Gengar is going for these days, please, for the love of God. Okay, Charizard. Lost Origin is popping off. Everyone says the Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery is better than Lost Origin, but all I'm saying is all the Lost Origin cards doing really well. Wow, yeah, like the Charizard. Yeah, literally $18 for the Lost Origin Mew, $16 for the Lost Origin. Every trainer gallery from Lost Origin is doing freaking amazing. That's crazy. Moving along, let's go to the Alt Arts. Let's go to the boring ass VMAXs real quick. I always need to look at Rayquaza. Rayquaza's high is 800 something. Let's look at Rayquaza. So Rayquaza is starting to uptrend. Yeah, 808. It hit a low of 650. It's up 25 bucks. Is that it? Yeah, so Rayquaza's not making any big moves. We're getting to the V's. Those are making huge moves. We have a massive hot card of the week coming up here in a second. Leafeon. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much movement. But look right here. So first of all, Lugia V, I talked about it last week at 350. It's now up to 370. That's insane. Right here, Dragonite and then Umbreon. Dragonite and Umbreon V are both 300, making their way all of a sudden to $400. I've been telling you all year, the Dragonite V has had the most consistent uptrend, fantastic year, it feels like, of all of them. Because this wasn't one of the more desirable Vs. This was like a B tier V. It was literally 80, 90, 100 bucks. And then it popped up and it's just been non-stop. So there it is, $360 freaking dollars for Dragonite V, and then again, Umbreon V at $350. This is, there it is. You know, just a month ago it was $100 less. Yikers! And then also, T-Tar at $270. So many. This might actually be crazier than last week. I said last week was biggest ever, but this might just be most overall gains ever. Like if you added all the money together that all these cards this week have gained, it's insane. Charizard, Brilliant Stars, all-time high. This one's not even close either. Its previous high was $35 less. Tons and tons, but then once you go under Galarian Moltres, it all slows down. So once you go under Galarian Moltres, it's kind of business as usual. Yeah, it's kind of business as usual for the most part after that. Alright, SV speedrun, and we are done. So if you hate the Scarlet and Violet era, feel free to leave now. Okay, so SV base set. We got Drowsy over 30 bucks for the first time since it fell all the way down from 80 since February. So Drowsy right here is uptrending. Lookout World. Other than that, nope, moving along. Let's save some time there. Magikarp is at an all-time high, literally, or close. Let's take a look. Magikarp, 276. Okay, so Magikarp is $10 off its all-time high. I thought it was 266. I thought it was right at its all-time high. I knew it. I told you guys last week. Mousehold is passing Raichu and T-Tar. I called it. I didn't think it was already going to pass T-Tar. That's... I literally just told someone this morning on the phone. Like, you need to get a Mousehold. Mousehold is passing T-Tar and Raichu. I literally had told someone on the phone that this morning. and I didn't even know it already did. Okay, and interesting. If we Coco at 24, Marill still undervalued. I think Marill is the next $30 plus permanent Paldea IR, because it's been there a couple times. It also has the cuteness factor. Other than that, moving along, Obsidian Lames. So the gold Charizard has passed Ninetales. You see here, 2 Zardy boys in the lead now. It might have been like that last week. I think it might have been like that the last couple weeks. Point is, 123 freaking dollars for this guy right here. We have 25 for the gold, but even the Ninetales is doing good. Even the Cleffa is doing good. Even the Gloom is doing pretty good. Other than that, it's kind of business as usual. Get almost $4 for your Arven this week. 151, I talked about this way too much. Hey look, Corbin Hostler, the editor of TCG Player, even put it right there. Good for you, Corbin. Corbin, at least you did something right this week. Okay, moving along, look at this. We have literally Charmander tapping $50 IR for the second time ever. Charmander's high was 70 bucks 6 months ago. Pikachu was 25 down to $25 3 weeks ago. Pikachu is $46. Absolutely one of the hottest cards of the week right there. Pikachu IR. Yes, sir. Why did I just do a Team Rocket Joey? Yes, sir. It's late in the video. What else? Psyduck, you're good. You're good. All the Mews, how all you Mews chilling? You look pretty typical. The Full Art Mew at $20. That's pretty good. So let's look at this Full Art Mew. Looks like it just went up $4 on the month. Everything Mew is flying. Let's move it along to the Rift. So on the Rift, we have Groudon up $8 or $6 this week. It hit a low of 69 a week or two ago. So Groudon's uptrending. Roaring Moon last week hit a low of $37. So Roaring Moon is now uptrending. Altaria already hit 40 last week. All the rest of this is just chilling. Yep, moving along to the Fates of Paldea. Yes. So we have Gardevoir. Look right now at Gardevoir at 100. Wait, I already brought him up, didn't I? Did I bring Gardevoir up? Yeah, I did. I better have brought Gardevoir up. I'm gonna put Gardevoir on the freaking thumbnail. Am I? Yeah. Let's look. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Gardevoir. Wait, I already talked about. Didn't I? I don't remember. These episodes are so big. I have to record in segments now. So Pikachu Baby Shiny at 40 bucks is $5 off its all-time high. I think its all-time high is like 45 bucks, maybe 50 at tops. Snorlax Baby Shiny up over 20 again, very good. Ditto's about to be up over 20 again, very good. Nothing else is tingling my spidey sense other than the top 3, the whole top line. Wait, another Mew Full Art absolutely popping off. All the Mews, every Mew is popping off. It can be a regular one, a metal one, a shiny one. Whoa, dude. Okay, so Paldea Fates Mew. 16 up to 31. For the regular Ultra... Bro, Mew is popping off. So you guys saw it. You saw it right there. Mew Full Art is worth more than Iono SIR. Okay, so here's one of the biggest, hottest cards of the week. And if I was doing a other card section, I would have led with Ghastly. Yeah, because Ghastly on the 1 month is from 40 bucks, and he's up 42% on the 1 month. Ghastly is 60 freaking dollars. $58 to be very specific. Ghastly's up 42% on the 1 year. Ghastly, its all-time high is 58. So Ghastly is, well, at 58. Ghastly is literally at its 1 year high, and we can call it all-time high, okay? There was some manipulation with Ghastly literally 2 years ago. Yeah, I remember, I was here. Let's see here. Anything else? You can still get $12 for Neo Upper Energy. Yes, I just pulled a perfectly centered Cinccino last night out of my holiday calendar. Very happy. Okay, moving along to the Twilight Gatorade, where Greninja, we already said, is bouncing. And Eevee is $7 off its all-time low. Chansey is now $3 over 20. I keep telling you, Chansey wants to be a $20 plus IR. I keep telling you. Secret Box, you're still getting $16 for. And Perrin's not. Carmine, not. Okay, moving along. Shredded Fumble. Okay, so Shredded Fumble. Persian's up, going back up to 40. That's good for Persian. So Persian and Houndoom ended up not continuing to fall. They look like they've leveled off at their kind of respective parts right there. Monkey Dory is down to $25. Monkey Dory was 37 bucks last month. Very playable monkey, but not so much anymore. I didn't see anything. Stellar, not so frown. Squirtle is now building a lot of padding above 50, so Squirtle's at 63, very good. Even Bulbasaur is starting to build a little padding above 50. I feel like we all root for the underdog, and Stellar Crown is the least hyped, least pumped, least anything set since release. Like, the most just... It's one of those scenarios. Stellar Crown is like, would you rather have people hate you or just not even care about you? Stellar Crown is one of those things people don't even think about. Okay? It's sad. I like this set. I like the Hydrapple a lot. Crispin is still $6. Moving along. It's a good set to save time on. Pikachu, we said, is 20 bucks off its low. Latios, right at its low. Cerulege, right at its low. Come on, Surging Sparks. You can do this. You can do this. I think the Latias should be a $200 SIR. There will come a day where Latias will be back on that big board. Be back over 200 bucks. Mark my freaking words. Okay, so Sunbreon. Can I just skip this one? Can we just skip this? Can we just skip this stupid ass set? Moving along. Journey Together. Good set. Look at that. Lily's Clefairy is $140. Lily Clefairy doing good. Salamence, here's a future $100 SIR. This thing's gonna be 90 bucks. I guarantee it. No, I don't. Can I? No, I can't. But Salamence, man. Salamence, Lily's Clefairy, solid. I do like seeing Hop Zacian under 40 bucks because I still need that. Other than that, yeah, we already talked about the Ends Reshiram Box Topper. That's in the MCAP category now. Okay, Black Bolt, I see the Black-White Rarity Zekrom under 400 as predicted. I see Seismitoad at 150 as predicted. Still see Kyurem doing good. I still see Genesect doing good. Haxor is still holding at 38, is very good. Dwebble is holding 25. A lot of the IRs are doing pretty good. Oh yeah. I'm doing really good as far as my master sets go. I've been going crazy on Black Bolt and White Flare master setting. Okay, White Flare, 402. So the white one, let me look at the black one, 388. So the white one's still over 400. However, the Reshiram's doing worse than Zekrom, as we said. As far as Samurott goes, Samurot's still holding really good value at 45. Zoroark still, $40, still very good. Oshawott passed him up. That was not... I think that Oshawott will eventually be... Because Oshawott has the cute factor. I always say invest in cute Pokemon cards. I've always said it. I've made videos about it. Yada, yada, yada. We're done. Oh, we're done. Alright, back to me. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I hope you win this. So yeah, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll hit 10,000 subs here, finally. So I was just gonna let you guys know, it's no secret, I've been anti... I don't rip, I don't ship, I don't pump anything, I don't get paid. Long story short, as a reward to myself for spending 2 years working my ass off, developing this channel, developing, this series, Hottest Cards of the Week, I've learned a lot about a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and it turns out I have been missing out on so much money, and I have just been, wasting away every single Friday afternoon and night making this series for a year and a half, all the while never pumping Poké Notify, Arizona TCG, the Collector app, all the other stuff that other people on my level pump, and the problem is the series editing, actually trying, it does take a long time. And on top of that, I do work 12-hour shifts Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which has always been the way since the day I started the series. So 4 days out of my week, I essentially am working constantly. So to reward myself as a present to me for hitting 10K, if I do, I'm going to actually start looking into taking some sponsorships here and there just to help pay the bills and help keep me doing this longer. And if you're looking for ways to help me, all you have to do, if you'd like, you can become a channel member. It's $1.99 a month, and then just watch my other 2 weekly videos that I do every week, every Tuesday through Thursday, because I'm constantly uploading 3 videos a week. It does not matter how much I work, overtime I work, I am trying to always hit 3 videos a week, and I'm trying to have value in every video. So again, you can support me just by hitting the like, the subscribe, becoming a $1.99 a month channel member, and just watching my other videos. All right, have a great weekend.
Deuces.